signed, who's sold, who's not. From the league to the world on lock. Every big game talk, we the road. This is the Red Pitch Podcast with Carve and Scans. We talk about no crap. Premier League fire transfers on blast. World football chat, you know we got that. This is the Red Pitch Podcast. Run the vibe to the whole map, sit back, relax, just vibe to the track. Red Pitch Podcast, we're back to back.
Campeones, ole, ole, ole. Yo, welcome to the Red Pitch Podcast, man. With me, myself, Cav, Scants, big up yourself, man, big up yourself. Right, what can I say? The champions, 22 years in the making. Listen, last time we done it was the Invincibles in 2004. And boy, took long enough, man. I'm not gonna lie, it took long enough, but we finally here, man. We made it, man. Big yourself up, Scouts, again, man. What's good though?
Yeah, big up, bro, man. Congratulations, being the best team over the season, man. So it's well deserved.
Cheers, man. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. And listen, man, got to thank Junior Krupi for that, man. Because boy, that was a finish. That was right out of the Thierry Henry handbook. That finish yesterday, man.
Great finish. I can't see him being at Bournemouth next season, man. There's going to be a lot of teams sniffing around for him this season.
There's going to be a lot. And one team that I immediately thought of was you guys, man. Obviously, Ekitike is going to be out for probably the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Isak's there. Hopefully, Isak gets up to speed. So you might get... That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Would you take him?
Yeah, all day, man. Hughes knows him, innit? So there's a little things going around about Areola, maybe to Liverpool as well. So he might bring him with him. So
interesting.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah, man. But listen, man, I'm telling you that when Haaland scored yesterday,
you were nervous, weren't you?
Nervous, because in my head I'm like, oh my, you've waited this long, right? They defended so well.
Yeah.
Big up Specs, man. Yesterday, Specs finally admitted Arteta's better than Howe. not in the words, but you know. But yeah, no, when Haaland scored, I was like, no. And then you see the attack straight after when he went down the line.
And then he scored again.
Bro, listen, my heart. I'm not I got Specs, man. My heart, I'm not gonna lie. My heart, but listen, man, when that final whistle went, absolute jubilation. I was meant to be on Night Owl. Big up Specs again, man. Geordie Dread. I was meant to be on his show yesterday. When that final whistle went, and I could see already on my phone like notifications, people texting me, yo, come in Emirates, heading to Emirates. We're going. I'm like, oh, I said, you know what? To be fair, the parade, I'm not going to be in the UK for the parade.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss the parade. So I said, you know what? Because I'm missing the parade, I'm getting myself to down there to the stadium yesterday, and they're saying it was about just over 100,000 people. It's like more people yesterday than there is on a typical match day, and they're predicting so much more for the parade.
Yeah.
Next week, so it's gonna be crazy, man. But
Uncle Righty down there as well, man. It was good to see, man.
In the midst of it, yeah, man. Listen, Ian Wright's you know, he's an Arsenal man. He's a fully Arsenal man, and to see him down there as well with the fans, engaging, celebrating, spraying champagne, like, you know, it was beautiful, man. And to be fair, like, you know, there's a lot of people coming out today, bitter fans saying, oh, you only won it because Liverpool and City were poor, or you only won it because you bullied everyone in set pieces and you scored so many set piece goals. I'm just like, come on, man. Like, listen, it's a 38 game season. Whoever is top after the 38 games, they deserve to win it.
Exactly. Look, bro, we had the same thing last year with Liverpool. Liverpool only won it because City dropped off and no one was pushing you and blah blah blah. And, like, you win it. Like, who cares? Like, you can't disrespect. Like you said, it's 38 game season. You can't be lucky over 38 games. You can be lucky in a fight. You can be lucky in a final, but over 38 games, you can't be lucky, man.
There you go. Big up D, man. Big yourself up, bro.
Like, the only thing I would say is a lot of glory hunters, I would say, have come out today, because around my area at work, I don't think I've ever seen so many Arsenal like merch in my life. Like, I've been talking to these people for years, and they never mention anything about football and Arsenal. And
okay.
You get what I mean? I
thought you were talking about people you know. I thought you talking about people you know. I thought you talking about
people I look like, people at work, people around my area. I've never seen them in Arsenal, in any sort of Arsenal merch. But today, the amount of scarves, hats, shirts I see is mad. I'm like, right, you really are an undercover Arsenal fan all of a sudden, isn't it? Yeah, I've been someone for years. Okay, I've been chatting to you for football for years. I've never heard you mention Arsenal. But all of a sudden, you find the colours. It's badness. It's badness, man.
Chelsea, man. Yesterday was a couple like carnival, boy. I'm telling you, there were so many people that you're right. There are probably so many people at the stadium that they couldn't even name you 10 Arsenal players.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
but they're out, man. But big them up, though, man.
Listen, definitely, man. Big them up, but it's crazy. It is crazy.
D-Man says all those artists out, man, them better make their apologies as loud as their disrespect. Yeah, man.
To be fair, I wouldn't call it disrespect, because let's get it right. Like, Arsenal fans who say you should go and stuff had a right to say it.
Yeah.
You come second three times in a row. Like, you got a right to say the times for a change, isn't it? That's not being disrespectful. That's like people's opinions. So you can't say that. Like, you said it in the summer, like you'd give him until November. If he's not doing well in November, you get rid of him.
Yeah.
But then obviously 100%. your opinion changed with how well he was doing. So you weren't wrong for saying that. I said that I would have got rid of him last summer.
Yeah.
And that was just my opinion, because of obviously what's happened. Obviously the money he's spent and coming second 3 times in a row. I thought it's time for a change. You get what I mean? That's not disrespectful, man. That's just people's opinion, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
some people still might want it out, because
there are views.
Yeah.
I messaged views today. I said, "You still want him out?" He said, "Yeah."
Yeah, and let's have it right. Like, the football he's played, you wouldn't say it's the Arsenal way, but he's done it to get over the line. So
yeah,
if he goes out and plays his football next season and it's underwhelming and you don't perform next year, like, people are going to be back on it and say, look, yeah, we won the league, but the football's not there. It's not sustainable. You get what I mean? So
yeah,
football's about opinions, man. Like, no one's opinion is wrong at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah. And I do love it, man. It's a lot of, obviously, the banter. I don't really take the banter and that seriously. To me, it's just banter. You engage in it. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what football's about, man. You banter your rivals, win, lose, or draw.
100%, bro. 100%.
So it's good. Once it's your demon says, nah, there is being measured, but a lot of them fans cross the line with the disrespect. Yeah,
true.
I mean, you had some fans that made Arteta out t-shirts last season as well. We're selling them on their thing. I ain't gonna say which social media person, but big yourself up, man. Come on, guys.
But
hit that subscribe button for us.
Yeah, but again, to me, that's not, for me, that's not disrespectful. If you see your team coming second for the 3rd time in a row, and you see Man City drop off last year, and you see Klopp gone from Liverpool, you automatically think, right, Arsenal should win it, innit? Like,
yeah.
Not because of their players or anything, but they're a solid unit. They've been together for 3 years. They've added well to the team. You think, yeah, they should go and win it. Especially if, like I said, if Liverpool and Man City drop off, like, Arsenal will be the next best team in the league. So you expect them to win it, and if they don't win it, then you're gonna what's it called? Because let's say right, if you didn't have that good run in the Champions League, that really realistically covered up a lot of cracks, didn't it? Because you went out early in both the cups as well. Well, lost in the semi-finals to Newcastle, so it wouldn't have been a good season without that run in the FA Cup. I mean, in the Champions League.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So if you take that away, you could say he could have got sacked last season. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I was saying it like I said, like you said, I said, you know, if this is probably his last straw, his last, you know what I'm saying? He was on thin ice, and you know, that's what I said. I know a lot of people say, no, get him out. I was like, no, listen, it's a new start, it's a fresh season. Give him to November. We'll see where we are in November. If we're not even challenging around November, or we've kind of dropped off way below, then you know, maybe them bringing a new manager them times. But listen, you got it done, man. This is a question for you, Scans, from D-Man. If Arteta backs UCL, is it Mikel over Jurgen?
No, because Jurgen's won more.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Not even I would say it. Listen, and you know what? Arteta, we know when they pit Arteta against other top managers, you know, Arteta's been managing 6 years. Other managers have got 20 plus years. Do you know what I'm saying? They've got 15 plus years over on him. So, you know, for him to be kind of doing this, you know, early on in his career, hopefully if we can get the UCL over the line, you know, I think he would only get better, to be fair. I feel that even next season, I know we're talking about style of play this season, but I also think that now that he's finally, because when we played pretty football like 2-3 years ago, remember we went on an 18-game run, we smashing everyone, like 5-0, 6-0, like we still didn't get over the line. So what I kind of feel that he learned from all those years ago was, listen, man, like sometimes it's not all about going gung-ho all the time. This is working, this kind of defensive, what people say haram football, is getting us the points, the 3 points. If it's not broken, like, then why try to fix it? And that's what I think he felt. And he said, listen, this is what could get us over the line. And then once we get, obviously, this first one over, I feel next season, hopefully, anyway, I'm hoping that he's going to be more open and go back to that attacking football and try and get in a few more top signings. There's a few players that I feel their time's kind of gone now, need to go. Jesus, I feel that Martinelli, I do like Martinelli, but I feel like Martinelli might have to go somewhere now. Trossard's been a good servant, but to me, I would keep Trossard but say to him, listen, we're going to keep you, but are you okay being a bit part player? Because you can't deny Trossard, he gives us something a lot of the times, and he's come up clutch so many times.
Yeah.
Norgard, I know, has already been told he can go. You know, just see what's going to happen. They're talking about, I heard Waneri might be one to be sold, for one of the English guys to be sold for the pay thing, FFP and stuff. Yeah. So I'm hearing Waneri might be the one. But yeah, man, we shall see, bro. We shall see, innit? So we go. You know what I'm saying?
For me, I don't know if he will, winning this, will actually make him go back to 2022, 23. That sort of thing. I think he'll double down on this now. He's thinking, look, I've won the title on this formation, this style of play. I think he'll double down on it personally.
It's just I want to see the window, because I reckon what the type of window we have might determine the kind of direction that he takes next season. And I know Berta's already, you know, apparently been speaking to people, or heard like the Livramento links. Livramento, good player when he's fit, but
too many injuries, isn't it?
Too many injuries, injured all the time. It's like we might as well just keep Ben White if we're going to get Livramento. Then apparently I've heard today that Rafael Leao's agent has been in contact with Berta about possible move. Nico Williams as well. He feels it's time to leave Bilbao as well. So I heard he might be pipped because obviously everyone knows we want a left winger in it. So, but yeah, Williams I wouldn't take anyway. I don't think he's much better than Martinelli, to be fair.
His output's poor. I know he does well for Spain, but club football, his output's poor.
Yeah, it's poor. It's poor. Left winger wise, boy, Barcola. I know he's Berta's apparently had words with his agents. Obviously, Liverpool looking at him as well. So
we've been tracking him for a while.
Yeah. So it kind of all depends on, obviously there's so many names out there, but it depends on who can convince who to come, and there's going to be a lot. Man United, they're back in Champions League now. They're going to have a lot of money to spend. New manager, Carrick, is there. So they're going to, and they always spend big anyway. Yeah. So they're going to spend again. Chelsea, with Alonso there, Alonso has got some work to do with that squad. So I think they've definitely promised him incomings because he wouldn't go there. What's the point?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So they've definitely promised Alonso some money. Areola, he might end up at Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So there's going to be a lot of managerial changes.
This is probably your time to sort of like cement it to win the league.
Yeah.
Sort of back to back. So you're right with the summer signings. It's very important to sort of push on and get those extra weapons going forward, because defensively you've got the best defense in the league. So you're well and truly sorted there. But the only thing for me, if I was an Arsenal fan, the only thing I'd be worried about is convincing an attacking player coming to your side. Because of this, obviously, like I said, the style of play. If you're an attacking player, it'd be like, I don't want to be going up and down defending and all that stuff. I want to be able to play with freedom. So that's where you got to see if Arteta could convince them. Say, yeah, look, that was me just trying to win the league. I've done it now. I'll be opening up my playbook and playing a lot more attractive going forward. Because, like I've been telling you, Rice is probably the best athletic DM currently probably in Europe. Yeah. You've seen it in the last 4 or 5 games when he put him back there, how well he's done. You've had 5 clean sheets in a row, I think it is. Yeah. Since the Bournemouth game. And Rice has been playing the number 6 in front of Saliba and Gabriel.
There you go.
So why do you need to your wingers tracking back? All right, yeah, obviously you need to track back, but they don't need to be. They can cheat basically with your defense and Rice there. They can cheat a bit more. So if he allows them to play forward, then I reckon you get the attacking players. But if he carries on with the same tactics where you're basically your wingers are playing fullback half the time, they might not want to come. You get what I mean? So it all boils down to his tactics, what he's gonna deploy next season.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man, because obviously linked to Alvarez as well. Yeah. I know obviously Berta knows all the kind of ins and outs of his contract, obviously being there and stuff like that. So I don't know if there's any like hidden clause in there or stuff like that, but I think the next step now, we need to sign some like world-class names. And I think if we can do that, especially like we need more output along the front line. That's a fact. We need more output because obviously that season where Martinelli got like 15, Saka got like 15 as well, and you get what I'm saying? Aubameyang was banging goals. We know that defensively we're tight. going forward, I just feel that if we do get some proper an attacking wing, a proper attacking winger, like left winger, someone like Cavaskhelia, who the output is just going to be crazy. Someone that I feel that we need a winger that the fullback fares as well.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had one in a while that fullbacks really fair. Martinelli used to be his pace, and they used to double up on Martinelli, but I think now, like, the teams haven't really had to do that. He's kind of lost his way a bit. Like I keep saying, and I'll keep saying it, I think Martinelli, as a striker, I think he would have a higher output as a striker, playing on the last defender, especially at that pace. He's proved it a few times already, scored goals when been in that position. Skelly, I hope now that is the end of Skelly in left back.
Yeah.
I hope that's the end now. Like, I don't want to see Skelly at left back no more. He's coming. He's proved that you play him in the 8 or whatever, or even in the 6.
Yeah.
He's proven what he can do. He's strong. He's young. I hope now, he kind of lost his way a bit in the season. Wasn't really getting picked. So I hope now, he's doing a lot better than Zubamendi. So yeah. I hope now in Zubamendi that's gonna have to fight for that place in the final. Because I would start Skelly in that final personally.
Oh, yeah. All day.
All day.
Skelly, you need you for athleticism in the midfield against PSG's midfield. PSG. Like, Zubamendi's a quality player. Like, he started the season really well, but you can see in games where the teams have more got a physical midfield, he struggles. Like, he hasn't got the speed to keep up with players. Like, when you're playing at home against, I don't know, I won't say not on the Forest, like a Burnley or something like that, where they're sitting deep and stuff, where you can get on the ball and play passes. Those are the sort of games you probably could drop him in. But PSG, I would play him, like, and the big games, because a lot of the big games this year he struggled. He's cost you a couple of goals in certain games as well against the big 6 this season as well.
Yeah.
So
yes.
Yeah, I think
he Man United against you guys at Anfield. He gave away that free kick. Like, he's made mistakes.
So for me, like, in the summer, I think if I'm looking to strengthen your squad, I would say definitely the left winger. Probably another number 8, and probably a striker as well,
and probably a right back as well.
yeah. If Ben White goes, replacement for Ben White.
I'm hoping Timber when he comes back, he can kind of fit into that Timber that he kind of became. Do you get what I'm saying? And he doesn't really drop off, man.
But that's another thing he's got to learn as well next season, probably as well. Arteta as well. The rotation. The rotation of the squad hasn't been the best, even though you've got a lot of players. Because a lot of your players have broke down this season, especially the players who he's relied on for the last 2 years.
Yeah, so it got a lot better towards like the last, say, 10 or so games of the season. That's when he started. He was making subs at half time, and you're like, whoa, half time, like, he started, and I think, like I said, man, he's only been a manager 6 years now or so he's still in that, he's still learning on the job. Basically, his first job is Arsenal Football Club. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, he's had to change the whole mental of the club, the players. Like, I put a picture in the group today, the back line that he inherited: Socrates, Mustafi, Bellerin. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Kieran Tierney, probably the only one there that I say, okay, was any decent enough. But for him to kind of change the mentality of the club, he changed the aura. He brought fans back, because it was easy to get a ticket at Arsenal.
Yeah.
So easy. We weren't sold out. The ground weren't sold out for years. It hadn't been sold out. But now, like, everyone's fighting to get a ticket. Everyone's paying over the odds to get a ticket because, you know, we're back. And listen, we should have won. We should have won the season a couple of years ago when obviously Watkins and Villa beat us. If you know, if we had won that game, I think even a draw, I think we would probably won the title that year as well. But you know, I've got everyone tuning in, man. Hit a like for us, please. Hit a sub if you ain't hit a sub already. Hit a like and sub, man, for us. But before we head out, big up Specs as well, man. Big yourself up, bro. Each and every time, man. Before we go, I just wanna, where is it? I need to put up this, yeah. Obviously, that's the league table, and you know, it's a lot. So, Villa currently 4th. Can Liverpool still finish 4th, or is that not possible?
Yeah, if we beat Brentford on Sunday and Man City beat Aston Villa, then we can finish 4th.
Oh yeah, sorry, because you got a +10. I thought Villa had a +10. I was reading it wrong.
Better goal difference.
Goal difference, yeah. And obviously after tonight, Villa are gonna be still probably gonna down tools. They're on the beach, they're celebrating, they're partying. Brentford obviously can still get into Europe. So they're gonna be on their game against you guys. So that's gonna be a tough game. But I need to ask you quick: Spurs or West Ham? What do you think is going to happen in that thing? Because obviously Spurs, they got they're at home to Everton.
I think they'll just sneak it because I can't. Who West Ham got again? Who
Leeds?
They got Leeds. Leeds at home.
Yeah.
I think Spurs will just about stay up.
That's gonna be mad though. That 90 minutes. If Everton go 1-up, I've seen the script already, man. I've seen the script. The script is you got Barry. Barry is gonna bang. And die. He's gonna score. Richarlison's gonna get one back, but Spurs are gonna lose.
I think it would have been a tougher game if Everton won over the weekend, but because they lost, I don't think they can make Europe now. So I think that's why.
Yeah. I think they might want to go out on a high though. They want to try. Spurs home record this season's been poop.
Yeah, it's been poor. I think they haven't won a home game since is it first or second game of the season against Burnley? I think it was.
They won another one recently. I can't remember who it was, but they did win another one recently. What's their matches? Hold on. I think let me go April. Oh, you might even be right, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure that's what I heard that today.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure I heard that today. I think they've only won 2 home games. And the last time they won at home was against I'm sure it's Burnley, about the second or third game of the season or something like that. So
Wolves probably got a better, and Burnley probably got better records at home than them, innit?
Yeah.
So Spurs, see, that's what I'm saying. Spurs got the worst home record this season. And Everton, boy, David
and Everton play better away from home. Everton this season.
Yeah. That's why their record's up there as well.
Mm-hmm.
West Ham, boy, I just got a feeling West Ham they're gonna win it, you know. Leeds ain't got nothing to really fight for.
No,
West Ham they're safe. West Ham are gonna be fighting. So I feel that West Ham's gonna win. So Spurs will need to win. Obviously the goal difference is crazy anyway. Like Spurs draw, West Ham win. I think they'll be equal in points in it, but
better goal difference.
Spurs got superior goal difference, but it's crazy. Obviously, last season, you know, Spurs won the Europa. You're thinking that okay, that's gonna give them some motivation to kind of do better in the league after they finish what did they finish? 15th, 16th last season?
17th, weren't it?
17th.
Wait, yeah, they finished 17th and Man United finished 15th, isn't it? Or the other way around, something like that.
That's what I'm saying. And to 2 years in a row, they're battling. You know, they
Yeah.
can't blame Ange.
No.
Got rid of Ange. You know, so they can't blame that. But yeah, boy. Listen, man, if Spurs go down, I will, I'm not gonna lie, if they do go down, I will miss the North London derby rivalry. But
So Eze.
that's what I'm saying. That's turned into Eze's game. And boy, for that going on, a lot of their players they'll be sold, innit? A lot of their
100%.
players they'll be sold. Nope, none of them would really want to play in a championship.
Nah.
Right. Do you know what I'm saying? A whole lot of the team, they're not gonna want to play.
Oh, the whole first team will be gone. I
Yeah.
reckon the whole of the first team, and they probably would have to sell them anyway, man. They can't afford those. They can't afford those wages down there.
And then if that was to happen, would they come back up? Having to sell all those players, would they even come back up? You know, it could be a slide. It could be a Leicester City thing, double slide.
Could be a Luton. Look at Luton.
Yeah, there you go. You know, but yeah, man, that's it. But before we go, man, I just want to quickly touch on Slot. Do you still believe Slot's gonna be gone?
Yeah, I still think he'll be gone. Either a lot of the wording around it now is that he's gonna go by mutual consent. Like they're just gonna shake hands with it by last game of the weekend, so probably midweek, just shake hands and just say, yeah, he's out.
Wow. See, so that, yeah, like you said, that would be another new manager.
He's only got a year left on his contract as well. You can't really. How many managers go into a new season with only a year left on their contract?
It's true. It's true. Yeah, and they're holding it. But yeah, man. All right then. Well, like you said, I think, you know, with all the manager changes, if Maresca does get over the line, or Pep decides, you know what, I've lost it 2 years in a row, never happened before. I've got to try and stay one more last year and redeem myself, try and bag the title again. If that doesn't happen, then you know, and then obviously you get a new manager, unless it has the slot effect to you guys again. This could be Arteta. Arteta could, you know, try and kind of dominate for a couple of years, man.
Yeah, the only good thing with Maresca, it's not like when Arsenal lost Wenger and Man United lost Ferguson, like they'd be left with a good team. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyone going in there, they've got a good team to deal with.
Yeah, they have, and obviously there's players. Obviously, they're talking about going Anderson already from Forest, and more players. I know. Obviously, Bernardo's leaving. Savino, I reckon, will leave.
Yeah.
And there'll probably be another. John Stones has gone as well. So there'll be a couple. There'll be a couple players leaving, man.
I think Ake's going as well, probably.
Yeah, Nathan Ake as well. So, you know, it's gonna be interesting, man. All good players. Still don't know where, you know, they're gonna go. Don't know where Salah's gonna go. Is he just speak with his family and decide, all right, let's just go Saudi, get some big money before retiring in a couple of years, or still want to compete in Spain, Italy. This depends about wages as well. Like, is anyone going to be able to pay his wages? In Italy, I'm not sure about him getting the wages in there. Spain, one of the big teams. Barca, he could be it, but then Yamal's there, Rafinha's there, so I can't really see him wanting to go Barca. Atletico Madrid, possibly. Simeone's just signed a new deal, so he's going to stay there for another season. So, yeah, it'd be interesting, man. But anything else you want to say before we head out?
Nah, man. Glad the season comes to an end on a Sunday, man. That's all I can say. Bring on the new season.
Already, you know.
Yeah, man. Bring on the new season, man.
For me, bring on the Champions League final, man. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
We need this. We need the Champions League final. It's going to be, it's going to be interesting.
I'll ask you one question. If you lose that final, say you lost the final like 3 or 4-0, would that put a damper on the parade? Like, as in, like, would you feel that like takes a bit of gloss off the season? I know you won the league, like, but losing by that scoreline 4-0 or something like that, would you feel that's a bit of a damper, like, rather than losing like 1-0 or 2-1 or something like that?
Do you know what? Yeah, it will. For me personally, it would be a dampener for maybe a couple hours.
Yeah.
But then the next day, once the parade's there, it's all forgotten about, because, 22 years. If you'd asked me like a month ago, what do you want more, the Champions League or the Premier League? Like I've said in previous shows, I would have said the Premier League, because even though, all right, we've not won the Champions League, right, in our history, so I would love to win the Champions League. But I think when you've fought for something for the last 3 years and come second 3 times in a row, and then you're first for 97% of the season, to lose in the last week to City would have hurt me a lot more than the Champions League thing. So
Yeah.
I think that's it really, man. But listen, man, it's a one-off game. I know a lot of people, the majority of people are saying PSG, obviously because of their midfield and their attack, defense as well. But listen, man, a one-off game, you just never know. Anything can happen. As long as we can keep it tight defensively, and we can get a goal up the other end. Yeah, man. I think
it's gonna be a tough game. They're definitely favourites. Like, it's just the way it is. But like you said, it's a final, so you just never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, they're the best team in Europe right now.
100%.
Best team in Europe. So we just need to, play our game and surprise them with something. They might not be expecting Skelly. You know what I mean? In the midfield. For some reason, I feel like he's going to start Havertz in the game, but I wouldn't start Havertz.
Yeah, I think he's going to start Skelly as well, to be honest with you. I think he's going to start Havertz and Skelly.
Do you think he'll...
No, not Skelly, sorry. Zubimendi, I think. He'll start Zubimendi, yeah.
Do you think he'll do the Rice, Odegaard, Eze midfield in the final?
No way.
Yeah, you can't.
No way.
Can't afford that. Not against them.
No way.
Can't afford that. Yeah.
No way. Me personally, it'd be as Skelly, Rice, and I'd say Odegaard.
Yeah, I think Odegaard will start.
I would start him. Not because I do rate Eze highly, but I think Odegaard's work rate, you need him in that final compared to Eze. You know what I mean? You can't really have any luxury players in that midfield. Yeah. So I definitely would. I would start Skelly over Zubimendi, but I don't think he will. I think he's rested him. He's rested him now for what, the last 3 games. So he's going to be fully rested come the final. So I think he'll start him in the final. I wouldn't start him in the final because I think their midfield will just run rings around him.
Yeah. Big yourself up. YT Gin, Malibu, Brother Paseri, come game not finished. Yeah, man. Big yourself up. If you ain't hit a subscribe button, hit a like for us, man. So just jumping into everyone's live stream. Come on, you Gunners. Big yourself up, bro. Thank you, man.
Big up, man. Big up.
Thanks for jumping in. Hit a sub for us if you can. But yeah, man. Listen, everyone who tuned in, joined, hit a sub on your way out, hit a like on your way out for us. And yeah, man, we're on to Sunday, the last thing of the season. It's going to be I can see a lot of twists and turns in that European and that Tottenham West Ham little battle, man. It's going to be it's going to be interesting. I'm glad there's something, to fight for on Sunday. I'm glad it's not us, but I'm glad the season hasn't ended and everyone's in their positions and everyone's just playing to play. Do you know what I mean? It's still going to add some excitement to the last day. So yeah, I'll be happy about that, man. But Scans, big yourself up, man. And
Big
I'm
up.
sure we'll be back Sunday anyway, man.
Yeah.
Just doing a little season review, going over everything and see who's in Europe. Will Chelsea make it? Will they get edged out by Brentford? Who knows, man? Who knows? But everyone, big yourself up, man. Bless, man. Thank
Big
you.
up.
Thanks for subscribing. Love from the 2, 3, 4. Big yourself up, man. Everyone, have a good night. Scans, big up, man.
Peace.
Bless yourself and peace. Everyone, take care.
Welcome to the Red Pitch Podcast.